I don't know if you guys have ever read the book that is called the same name, Nonviolent Communication from Marshall. I always forgot his last name, but he's really famous because of this book and kind of tell about nonviolent communication. And he make me, I still reading, but make me think about it and change my perspective about communication. I guess we have some prejudices when we heard that and imagining something that is not, okay? Oh, wait, it's back. I will send here the questions. I guess will be only us today. If someone pop up, I won't be able to accept because it's late, okay? And we are gonna be live on YouTube, all of us here together. And just to say hey to YouTube, let's present myself. My name is Wellington. I guess most of you guys know me, but you can call me well. I'm from Salvador. I'm 27, and I have been here on TNT for about 2 years. And I just love this place and to bring topics to open my mind and to get to know about others' perspectives. And you, Diego, could you present yourself, please?
Yeah. Good evening, guys. I'm Diego. I'm from Minas Gerais. I live in São João del Rei, a small city here. I'm a professor, and I love to play guitar in my free time, and that's it all.
That's good. São João del Rei is a small city, but it's really famous, yeah, because of the history and all the things.
Because it's a tourist place. It's a historical city. Yeah, it's important here.
Okay, thanks, Diego. And you, Sarah?
Hello, guys. My name is Sarah. I'm 26. I'm a hostess here on TNT for a week now, but I've been here for 2 months, and I'm here to improve my English. I live in Bahia, and I always come to Wells meetings because I love the topics. I love to think about these different situations, and that's why I'm here. Nice to meet you, and I hope we have a good time today.
Yeah, thanks, Sarah, and congratulations again. I said that I won't accept anyone, but I will accept Jessica because it is still time. Okay. And Lara, could you present yourself, please?
Of course. So good evening, everybody. My name is Lara. I'm 22 years old. I am a little close from Diego, not so far. I am from Governador Valadares in Minas Gerais. I am a medical student. I'm here in TNT for almost 2 years also, and I love being here. I love to talk with everybody here, and that's all.
That's really good. Jessica, can you listen to me?
Yes, I can.
Yeah. Is it your first time here on TNT?
No, it is not. It's my third, I think.
So that's good that you know about TNT. And today's topic is about nonviolent communication. I just sent the questions here again. And my name is Wellington, but you can call me Well. And I will ask you to introduce yourself, okay? Please present yourself to us. We are going to stay here live to YouTube. Jessica, could you present yourself?
Oh, yes, sorry.
Don't worry.
My name is Jessica. I am 23 years old. I live in Recife. And I went in this meeting for practice my English, but I'm a little nervous. That is.
no problem. We all get nervous here, and you are for a few weeks, so it's normal. And you, Glayton?
Good evening, everyone. My name is Glayton. I live in Fortaleza, Ceará. And now, rarely, but fortunately, it's raining. I work as system analyst, as known as programmer also. And I live here for 30 years, but I'm from Santos, São Paulo. And that's all. I hope to relate in this meeting.
Thanks, Layton, and welcome again. And you, Gabriel?
Hello, guys. I'm Gabriel. I'm 21 years old, and I live in São Paulo. It's a pleasure to meet you.
That's really good. And Gabriel helped me a lot doing these questions. Actually, he did all of them. I just helped him. He's training to be a host, just like Sarah, and I hope he will be really soon. So, Gabriel, I will ask you the first question. What is nonviolent communication for you? You studied a little bit to discover, yeah? And do you have nonviolent communication with people around you? People, guys, I will call NCV because NVC, because it's simple and faster. And this is the abbreviature. I forgot, but you guys got it because it's really hard to say this completely. Go on, Gabriel, please.
For me, nonviolent communication is when someone communicates with people in an efficient way, in a way that they don't hurt other people. Do you have a nonviolent communication with people around you? Yeah, I do. I always think about how I can communicate with people in order not to hurt people, I always think about it because I don't like hurting people. And I know the way that we speak, we talk to people is really important to pass the message, and to not hurt people.
Thanks. Really good to know. And for you, Diego, what is it for you? Forget about the video and just see what is right here. What comes first in your mind?
Okay. Nonviolent communication for me, it's like Gabriel said, it's about empathy and how I say this, and it's about you. Como é o verbo cuidar mesmo em inglês? It's care. It's about care. Yeah, it's about care about what you think and how do you express your ideas, and to be a better world and with more respect with each other. It's about this. And yeah, I try to have a non-violent communication with people because I'm a professor, I'm a father, and it's important to me, this topic.
Very good. Thanks. And you, Glayton, do you have, what is non-violent communication for you? And
Yeah, as known as NVC, okay. Well, NVC is, I think it involves what our feeling about the feelings of the other. For example, it's true that an aggression can be physical, but not always. There's aggression just using words. So it's in the days we live now, it's unacceptable to be aggressive, even though we're using just words. So you have to think about the feelings of the other, what they think. For example, when I say feelings, I say about the other not feeling stressed, not feeling threatened by the words, and concerning these feelings is important. But unfortunately, people really don't think about the feelings. Don't think about the beliefs also of the other. So the result is that things we say can really hurt another person.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. And for you, Jessica, what is NVC, and do you have one NVC with you when you are talking?
The first question?
Yeah, the first one.
Communication non-violent is when you don't hurt the other people with your words, or don't try put your ideas in front. Well, summarize it when you respect the other people.
And do you think you have one?
It's hard for me, this question.
Yeah, it's. I guess it's hard for all of us.
I can't go deep here with this question.
No worries. We are gonna learn here and go deeper. Okay. And for you, Sarah, what is NVC for you?
I'd say it's a rational way of acting. Like you could just say whatever it's on your mind, but you choose to be rational, to be reasonable, and to maybe take a deep breath and just choose what you're going to share, because that's not because you're feeling angry or excited or any hard emotion, any strong emotion. That's not a good reason for you to be rude or to just make other people feel bad, you know. And you should self-knowledge helps with that, because you can control your speech and learn how to know and when to know the right things, you know. And I'd say yeah, like Diego, I try most of the time. I try to put this to have this action to be non-violent with the people around me, especially the close ones, because they're my family, people I live with most of the time. So yeah, I'd say I try to be calm and reasonable the most part of the time.
Yeah, really good. Thanks, Sarah. I'm thinking now. And Lara?
Yeah, I already heard about this term in college, and I agree with everybody when they explain the meaning of this. When you guys talking about like the way that we talk to the other person, trying to not like affect in a negative way, and try to say what you're thinking, like your feelings in a way that make the conversation, make the communication feels better. And I really try to have this kind of communication with people around me. I think it's completely necessary, but sometimes I think it's like a process, you know, like to understand and try to think before you say, and yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree what you guys have said. I guess I would summarize just Jessica say that is kind of empathy. Actually, Diego said about empathy and knowing about the other's feelings. And plus, I would say that is knowing about your feelings too, is being true with yourself when you are saying, you can say what you, oh my gosh, what are you feeling without hurt the others, and don't forget what you are feeling just because of you can hurt the others. I guess you can find a way, as Sarah said, you can be rational and find the words to express how are you feeling and what is the message that you want to pass for the others. This is non-violent communication for me. I try to. Sometimes we are not so patient, so I guess we do that. And if sometimes we do that without saying a word, I guess facial expressions, the tone that you use, even though you choose the right words, you can say in a way, in a tone that the other will get these, differently that you meant. And I guess this is really important. And I go to this part. Do you guys think that our facial expressions can change the way we communicate with the others, even though you think and you have what you have to say in mind, but your face betrayed you. Have you guys ever passed for a situation just like that? How would you like to start here?
Yeah, I wasn't
Go on,
thinking
Sarah,
about.
please.
I wasn't thinking about any specific situation, but just thinking about the mask. We were using it for so long, and it was so nice.
Yeah.
Sometimes because we could make a poker face, or like someone's just said something stupid, and you could go like this. But right now it's hard because the mask isn't mandatory anymore, so we can't show your faces, hide our faces actually. So for me it's hard sometimes because yeah, my face betrays me totally. It's weird because I'm trying to act cool, to be cool, but my face is not following, so it's
Yeah, I get it.
our body posture. It's something we should watch as well.
Yeah, totally. And do you think that being violent is just saying curse words or yelling, or you can be like polite and even though being violent in your communication?
Yeah, especially with people around you, they can read between the lines, like my mom, I can't say that. I can say I'm fine. I can say, oh, that's cool, but she will know I'm not cool. I was hurted, or I want her to feel, not hurt her, but I want her to feel a little. I want some distance, something like that. So if the other person knows you well enough, I'd say they can feel hurt because of the way you act, even though you were polite.
Really good. Really good example. And for you, Glayton, what do you think about does our facial expressions betray us, and about the other thing too, about being polite and either way being violent in the communication?
Well, I think that the expressions of the face would be more important when we are not saying anything. When we're saying something politely, I think that the expression is has less importance than when we're saying nothing, because we are hearing to the content. So we are evaluating the content of the other saying, and judging, evaluating the situation by the words. but that when there's silence, the expression face, badly made. So in this case, I think we can be really worried.
Really good, really good. And for you, Gabriel.
Yeah, I think facial expressions can cause a violent communication for people. And about like a polite way to talk to people, I think even though we are being polite with people in our communication, we can cause a violent communication, you know? So for example, if I say something in a polite way and I express like an ironic facial expression, I'm causing a violent communication for people, you know? So for example, I don't know. I regret to inform you. I don't know. Let me see. I regret to inform you that you're totally wrong. You did you wasn't right. You wasn't right. You're totally wrong. So I don't know, but I'm angry with people and I'm being polite. And I'm causing a violent communication because people realize that I'm angry, you know? Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's like you're not being sincere, so the others will imagining things. Yeah, you let to the others imagine what are you feeling, and this can be something bad, kind of this. And for you, Clara.
Well, I think I am a very expressive person. Like my facial expressions always like say louder than what I say like normally, because I can control my face when I am uncomfortable in a place or something like this. And I passed through it this weekend with some friends. Like I was totally uncomfortable, and I was like, oh, okay, like trying to be polite, but my face was, oh my god, I can't stand it. Like I can't be here anymore. And so this happens all the time, but I really try to control or say like, oh, I am not comfortable with this. And yeah, I forgot the other question. I think is it.
Yeah, but you answered, like if this part of facial can affect, and the other it was if not yelling, just saying things politely can also affect.
Yes. Oh, a lot. Like you can be like just saying, trying to. Oh, I think you can say like in a polite way, like not yelling, and other way you are saying bad things or like offending other person, and the person feels like she don't are okay with it, you know, even if the way that the person says, you know, maybe I don't know, like what the person said, the content.
Yeah, I guess the context it's really important on the situation, on all the situation. You could be like sound as an arrogant person for the others, maybe, depending on the context. And for you, Diego, how is the relation of these facial expressions and being polite and being also violent? What do you think about it?
Yeah, I am an expressive person too, and yeah, I think that facial expression can cause a violent communication for people, because sometimes because it's not about the voice or just the volume of your intonation. It's about ideas and how you express these ideas and feelings. Sometimes you can't talk or can't say nothing with your voice, but you can see, you can look to the other people with indifference, or with a way that you are arrogant or you are ironic. So your face expressions or your body expression, it's very important to express what you are feeling, you know, and what are you thinking about something. So it's very important. Yeah, think about this. I was listening to you and I'm thinking here about this.
Yeah, this is really good. Thanks to you, and I totally agree with you. And for you, Jessica.
Yes, I think our expression can cause a misunderstandings. And I remember a fun fact. Once I was asking if I was angry because of my expression, but I was not angry. I was thinking about what I will eat or something like this. So be careful with your expression face. People can get it wrong.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, but same for me. When I am hungry, I become angry. So it's my facial expression will be the same, you know. And I guess the words are so similar, because how someone cannot be angry when I'm hungry, you know? You really want something to eat, so you cannot be okay with that.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
and there's the word
guys,
hangry, you know? It's a mix of
yeah,
hungry. So you can say I'm angry. So I'm
exactly.
angry.
Yeah, people angry can become angry.
Exactly. I guess everybody is a common sense. It's not possible be the opposite. Who say that are lying, are good actors. And guys, we are saying about nonviolent communication, say to the others, but do you guys think that the others are prepared for that? Because when you say this, the violent communication, Marshall said about 4 steps, and one of them is about your feelings. You're saying about your feelings. I don't know if the others are prepared to hear about the other's feelings and accept that. How do you guys would act if someone would be sincere, really sincere with you, even though they were polite? You know, saying like on the video, the woman say that she would like that the other don't get late because he would be angry because lost time in past with the others. How do you do to accept the others' feelings, the others being sincere with you? I don't know, to me, I'm saying this to me. I guess Brazilians are not so open to hear about the others' feelings in sincerity. We are not used to that. So how do you think that the others will get? Is only necessary for the side that say to know about this nonviolent communication, or the side that listen is necessary to know too? It's just a hypothetic. I don't know. I just thought about that because of our discussion. Go on later, please.
I found this observation interesting because I worked with other people from other countries. For example, I had a manager from my project, and he is Italian. really, from Rome, Italy. But he said that the way we know Italians speak, too expressive, too sincere. But anyway, I felt he was any time kind of unpolite. I found him polite, even though being sincere, talking what he wanted, and not the kind of guy who talked in a violent way, aggressive. No, I didn't think so. And I realized that other people from other countries I don't know, they can disagree with if someone, can have a different belief, can even say no. They say no without being aggressive, without being too sentimental. Simply being objective to say something, yes or not, I agree or I disagree, without putting too much feelings into it. So I think I took to me a lesson about it. But I know there's a limit in being sincere. But we can be sincere, we can be honest, we can disagree about something without hurting someone else.
Really good. Really good, this experience that you share. I guess this cultural aspect can be important, very important. And for the others, what do you guys think?
Yeah, I agree with him. I was thinking about our way to say no to things, like we don't say no right away. You just say, oh, we're gonna see that maybe next week. I'm gonna call you, so you never call. It wouldn't be so easy to deal with people being totally honest, totally open about their feelings because of that, you know. And I was thinking about last week's conversation about resignation. People are getting fired, and quitting their jobs because of they want better quality of life and things like that. And it's not unusual for us to hear that our generation is weak because we talk a lot about our feelings. We are weak because we not take the other generations, they suffered bullying all the time and they were okay with that, you know. So I think it wouldn't be easier for us to deal with nonviolent communication because sometimes the way we deal with feelings, it's not healthy, you know.
Really good point. Yeah. And for you, Gabriel, what do you think about it?
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I think Brazilians have difficulty being sincere with people, you know? As Sarah said, we say, oh, I'll think about it, I'll see it. I also do that. And about this, I also have difficulty being sincere with people, you know, because I'm afraid of hurting people. But I know the right thing to do is being sincere with people. But sometimes I can't, you know, because I don't know how to tell people. I don't know that I don't want to go to the church. I don't want to go to a place, you know. Sometimes it's really hard to say that, to be sincere with people.
Yeah, really good. Next week topic will be good because of this discussion. So just giving a spoiler, guys, it is still about communication, but another side, because I have this thought too. And I just would say something because of that Gabriel said. To me, it's really hard to, I guess it's something from all Brazilians, but during this pandemic, I don't know, all the changes I have made, to me, it's easier now. I would say, I say to my parents, to my mom, that I am becoming older without becoming older, you know, because older people do that. They say what they want, and what they don't want, because they just don't give a fuck about what the others will think, you know? They will do what they want to do. So nowadays, I say easily things like say, no, I don't want, and things like that, you know? Maybe I am becoming rude to the others. I could seem rude, but, you know, if from your point of view, you are doing the things that you want, and if you open open hand for that, you know, you won't be okay. So should to be a balance. So I guess maybe we Brazilians do that with when we get old, but we should do it later, no, earlier actually. And just giving that comment. And for you, Diego, what do you think about Brazilians and sincerity?
Yeah, I agree with you, because to me it's very hard say no. Just no. It's impossible. I'm a Mineiro like Sarah, and it's very difficult. It's very hard to say no with objectivity, like Clayton said. This is a deep cultural aspect to the Brazilian people. It's very hard, and I don't know why, but in my particular life, it's very difficult. I try to improve this all the time. I try to speak this in my therapy because it's very difficult to be honest with objectivity. I don't know. And here it's my little boy, Joaquim. Okay. Beijão.
Nice.
Boa noite.
Oh, so cute.
Yeah, I need to try. Yeah, I need to try learn about nonviolent communication, because I'm a father. But it's very difficult. Yeah, it's very difficult. This way to express your feelings with com objetividade. I don't know. And I learned about this when I changed to another state here in Brazil, and when I've been in another countries, because like Clayton, I meet another people that say no, just no, and it's okay. It's okay, but to me it was very different and difficult, very hard. We need to improve this to be more happy.
Yes, yeah, we should. And for you, Jessica, how is that? Do you think that Brazilians are prepared to sincerity, and how is it for you? Because it's part of the NVC. Do you think that we are prepared for that?
Well, this question is really hard for me. I think we are prepared for. I prepared for sincerity, and I love it that when people are sincere with me, and I think we are prepared for it.
I guess by living we learn, yeah. And guys, you said about this culture, I remember something that happened. I was with a friend, and he's from United States, and he ordered one meat, and the meat didn't came the way that he ordered. We Brazilians just accept and say, thanks, it's not the thing that I want, but I was still eating. He just called the manager and asked, this is the rare point of the meat? And she said, no, it isn't. Do you want another? And he said, yes, I want other. And they prepare another meat for him and brought the way he asked it, the way he ordered. And we Brazilians, we don't do that, you know. We will never do that. And I said, and I pointed this to him. Now, I am really sure that you are not from here. You live it all the time in United States, because we Brazilians would never do that, you know, because we are not used to do that. We didn't learn to do that, actually. That is the point.
I feel the cook could do something with the meat.
Yeah.
If you ask George to prepare.
We go for this point, but it's a service, and if it's not what you want or what you asked for, you should just complain, you know, and it is okay. But I guess we don't think by this way. We think just on the worst part, what can happen, you know. But yeah, we will change maybe or not. And guys, I guess to close, because we just have 11 minutes, 12 minutes to finish. We said here about nonviolent communication and everything else. Do you guys have a way that you like people to talk to you, to be directly or not? And if yes, have you ever talked to someone the way that you would like to receive messages, to they talk to you, to be opened, or you just keep pushing these and living with that and get the feelings for you? Have you guys ever thought about this? If not, now is the time. Go on, Gleito.
I think that's at a point of my life, I prefer much more people saying exactly what they are feeling about it, or saying just a no. It's much better than, as Sarah said, a no, don't, not said. No, it's not. I think it's not worth it related. We can lose much time lost related to it, and I think people should feel less. People today are too much polarized, so simply respecting the right of the other to say what they are thinking at the time would be important. Also, it could make things easier, in my opinion.
Yeah, I guess we don't hear and accept these. We just like to go and
there's a difference. Yeah, there's a difference from people think differently than us, and being aggressive, talking something kind of aggressive is, as I said before, it's unacceptable with the civilization we live in now. But think differently. It's always happen now and tomorrow and always.
Exactly. And for you, Jessica, do you talk to the others? How would you like to keep a chat? How they should talk to you? And how is this way?
Like if I like it that people be direct with me.
Yeah, or if you don't, how is it for you? Do you prefer that people, being polite even though they are not saying the truth, or find a way to say the truth and also being polite but open their heart? And if you have ever expressed this for the others, to someone close to you, maybe your parents, friends.
I think you can be polite, and in the same way you can say the truth for the people. And with me, I have a best friend, and always when I have something, I always be direct with her. Say me is not a good thing. It's not a good behavior. It maybe can be the thing that hurt me. So I taught her this, but I thought in the way polite.
Yeah, you brought a good point. I guess we all have a person like this, maybe our parents or friend or husband or wife, that you can be directly and straight with this person and hear with all the feelings that they have. How is it for you, Gabriel? Which kind of way do you like communication? And have you ever said that for anyone?
I agree with Jessica. I like it when people are sincere with me and polite at the same time, you know. I don't like it when people tell me the truth in a rude way, you know. I like it when people tell me the truth in a polite way, because for me, you don't need to be rude to tell people the truth, you know. You can be polite to tell people the truth.
Yeah, thanks. And for you, Diego, and for you as a teacher, I would like to know, how is it in your class? Have you ever talked to a student the way that he or she are communicating is not, you know, how could I say? It's not the right, but it's not the proper way, put it into words.
No. In my work, like a professor, like a teacher, it's very important that it's important to be polite and friendly, and because this is part of it's the part of the experience to learn something. You need to express with freedom what you think. So at the class or in the class, I don't know, it's very important to be polite all the time and the most open. This is very important. But I'm thinking here that it's impossible all the time you are polite, and I think that have some situations in the world that you need to fight with your communication, and sometimes it's necessary to be rude when you are in a, how I say this, in a unfair situation. when you are in front a difficult situation, and because the non-violent communication and VC, it's important when you are in a situation that you have a mutual understanding and a mutual it's a mutual understanding of different points of view. This is the moment to explore this and to be better this. But sometimes, in my class, I think that my students, when they see this video, they can confirm my point of view. But in the real life, sometimes it's important to be more strong, but this is not is not necessary all the time, e também na maior parte do tempo. Ok, my little vocabulary permite eu falar só isso. sorry.
No, sorry. It's the only rule here. But thanks,
Okay.
Diego. Thanks for sharing. All that you can share in English is still, but maybe will be more.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
And for you, Sarah?
Well, I think sometimes it's easier to be sincere with someone I don't know really well than with closer people because I have nothing to lose. Like I shouldn't. I don't worry so much about the consequences. I'm not saying I'm gonna be rude on purpose, but I'm not gonna think about something I said for weeks because I probably won't see that person again. So that makes it easier for me sometimes. But I do have someone who I can talk, who I can be more open about my feelings, a best friend as well. So I think this is really important because even though it's just one person, sometimes it's just all you need to have this moment to relax, to feel more like yourself.
Yeah, totally. And for you, Lara, should we close here?
Oh, the same for me. I think it's important for you like to say the way that you prepare, like to for the truth. In my case, I want people are honest with me, and I don't know like I was thinking here, and the only time that I say with someone like directly about this, like the way that I want to this person to talk with me. It's like when you're getting know each other, like when you are getting know another person, and you're like, oh, I want you to be this way with me, like. But in other ways, I don't think so.
Yeah, totally agreed, Lara. And guys, I will send here this survey to you answer. And just give the spoiler that tomorrow no, the next week will be about communication too, but in another point, I will ask you guys to prepare to be really sincere to this topic. We need to be really sincere, and maybe we'll get to know a little more about ourselves and think more about things that we have never thought before. If you guys are interested on reading the book, you can find on the internet, on Amazon. Nonviolent Communication is the name. It's exactly the name of this. And just to close, I agree with Diego about sometimes in my point of view, sometimes this nonviolent communication cannot work if the other side are not prepared to. But on the book are some examples that when the other are being rude or fighting, they don't know, you can use that and can be effective. I don't know if they are too, I guess sometimes it's too utopic. Maybe the author, he knows really well how to use that and he knows how to argue, but maybe in our reality in Brazil, this cannot work so well. I guess the cultural aspect is really important on these kind of things, and we can find a balance. We can find a balance to deal with that. But guys, thank you very much to be here and for this conversation. I could have a lot of insights here. It's always good to talk with you guys. So
Thank you. Good evening.